You might not be an unproductive person. You might not even be a lazy person. But school is making you so. Notice how when this is half term or holidays off of school, you end up becoming really productive and actually start doing the things that you're supposed to do. But as soon as school starts, the unproductivity begins. You start doing less of the good habits. You start doing the bad habits again. The stress increases, the anxiety increases. Weird, huh? This is a concept that I like to call school air. Whenever I go to school and I come home and I finish the day, I feel sluggish. I feel foggy. I feel tired. I feel lazy. I don't feel motivated. School tends to be an industrialized system that's not actually built for productivity, but it's built for order following. It's built for you to listen to what the teachers have to say, and if you have anything to say against that because you don't think it's right, you'll be shut down instantly. Students who have their own opinions are not allowed to express what they think is right if the teachers don't agree with it. You have your own opinion. Even if the teachers don't say anything about it, you are instantly put onto the radar. So once something does happen where you stepped out of line, they can instantly throw everything onto you. And they have this vendetta against you because you have your own opinions. They push unnecessary information onto us to teach us about life and educate us on what we need to do to succeed in life. When in reality, when you look at them, they don't look like the people that should be teaching me about life. They don't look like the people that should be educating me about anything. Yet, they have a sense of authority over me. And I don't believe that. I'm not saying don't go to school. I'm not saying don't go and try to educate yourself. There's a lot of things that you can learn from school, ranging from social skills to discipline and organization. But if there's one piece of advice that I'd give to a student watching this video, is to stand your ground. If you've done something, if you've said something, and the teacher holds you accountable saying, oh, you've done this, or they call you out saying that, oh, you said this, but you genuinely believe that what you've said is what you believe, and you believe it's true, then stand your ground. Don't let them push you down and try to crumble you with their sense of authority. Stand your ground. There was a PSHE lesson that I once had about stress. Me and my friend had our own opinions on it, and our opinion was essentially that if you're feeling stressed about exams, for example, if you become so good at that subject, so good at answering questions and doing past papers, why would you be stressed for the exam? And the other fucking average students were going, oh, if I'm stressed and this, oh my god, I'm stressed, oh, I won't be able to work and all this. It's like, no, you become so good at something that you're not stressed. And that was our point on it, that it's all in your head. And it's something that you can control. And once you decide to not give it control, it takes over your entire body and takes over your mental. Then what do you do? And we were actually talked about in the deputy head teacher's office with one of my friends, where she started saying our names in the office in the meeting to him, saying that we had strong characters and that we were privileged and that we were unable to understand the basics of stress. You know what's funny? It's that I actually opened up to this teacher a couple years back about a situation that I had at home. And now she's calling me privileged because I decided to stop being the obedient fuck that I was and to actually have my own opinions. Think about that. Think about how insane that is, right? Think about the kind of system that they have in the school that you haven't realized yet. And you'll start realizing once you start expressing your own opinions. It's that they have these stupid fucking opinions that's either pushed onto them by the government or something that they have that they think is all right and that anyone else with any other opinion is wrong. You want to avoid people like that. So stand your ground, because that's what we did. We stood our ground and nothing happened after that. She came in and talked to us about it, but we stood our ground. By the way, bro, if you're new, my name is Vanch. and I upload 2 to 3 self-improvement, good habits, bad habits, good advice videos a day that you can apply today or tomorrow if you just watch them and understand the concepts. So go down, click on subscribe, post notifications so you can actually see my videos and more videos like this so you can educate yourself and push yourself forward. Scroll down, subscribe, post notifications. It's a win-win for both of us. My take on teachers who try to push their authority to gain respect from students is very simple, and it's really interesting. I believe that they haven't got a single ounce of respect from their peers outside of school. That when they come into school, they try to push their respect to get some external validation from the fake respect that students give them so they can go home feeling that they're worth something. When in reality that they're only worth the £20 an hour that they're earning for trying to push stupid fucking propaganda and not actually educating students on life. They come here for validation, to make people feel like shit because they want to feel better about themselves and they want respect and authority for things that they don't deserve. And that's the reality of most of the UK school systems. Don't get me wrong, there's some teachers out there who are fucking brilliant, who are great. But most of the time, that just isn't the case. Some teachers are even absolutely just finished. It's like male teachers having their testosterone lowered by being bossed around by their female bosses and religiously following the rules because they need to be good at their jobs instead of having some sort of moral right or moral responsibility. They just follow the rules like there's nothing else. And their argument for that is that you follow the law, don't you? So you have to follow the rules like this, as if you're the fucking law. Half the rules in here are just fucking stupid. And they follow them religiously because they want to be good at their jobs. And even though some of them might know that these rules are stupid, they're unwilling to speak up about it because they don't have the self-confidence to do so. And when a student does speak up about it, and when a student does have a self-opinion on it, they decide to shut you down because they've noticed that you've done a thing that they weren't able to do. They've noticed that you were able to climb the mountain that they weren't able to climb. And they decide to shut you down and make you crumble for having your own opinion because they weren't able to do that themselves. I think that's just fucking insane. And the funny thing is, right, that you having your own opinion, say that they have these strong opinions against you, and you become successful. You do the things that you said you were going to do because you were able to think individually. They think they owe something to your success. I think that's absolutely fucking mental. There was this kid that came to my school who got an unconditional university offer from Harvard, which means that no matter what grades he got, he was able to go to Harvard. From the UK, so that's absolutely mental, it's insane. And my economics teacher continues to think she had something to do with it. She continues to bring him up, continues to use him as examples. The school still displays this one student who's now an F1 driver. They still display him as if they owe anything to success. Mental. So yeah. If there's one thing that I want you to take from this video, is that stand your ground when it comes to school. And school is the one thing that's keeping you unproductive. Because there's so many things that are holding you back. There's so many things that are being pushed against you that you feel like you need to follow, but you don't. Have your own opinion. Have your own take. And follow whatever it is that your mind tells you to follow, because you're probably right. If you're watching this video, anything that school tells you, they're wrong and you're probably right. So yeah, school is keeping you unproductive. And that is my entire opinion on school. And I hope that's kind of molded your own opinion on it as well. Stand your ground. Be a man. Have an opinion. And that's really it, man. That's really it. I genuinely believe that if you're watching this video, you're usually very productive. And school is keeping you away from that norm that you want to stay at. So remember to stand your ground. And try your best to keep your productivity up. Because I know it's hard. But focus, okay? Focus and stand your ground. Go get it.